this breeds is adults. It breeds adults who can't handle pressure and they shoot up shit and they commit suicide. We have taught our kids that, everybody's supposed to be nice and can't nobody say nothing to you. And when somebody say something bad to these kids, like even internet bullying, I don't get it. Turn the damn, like you can turn it off, you can block them, you can find something else to do online. Like they don't teach their kids anything. And so these kids are upset and getting bullied. And nobody's checking on what these children are doing.
Nope.
My kids with phones, when they had cell phones when they were in elementary school, at 9 o'clock, I took their phones. Their phones were charged up in my house. And on the weekends, they didn't grab their phones first time they got up. You brush teeth, wash face. Around 10 o'clock, you can have your phones back. Mm-hmm. They're not checking to see what activities these children are doing over the internet so that they can stop some of this bullying. They're not teaching their kid, like, God damn it, you got to have a tough skin. The world is going to be full of people that's going to say things that you don't like, and they're not giving children the coping skills to learn how to deal with that stuff. Like, so you have a lot of soft ass children that just break bad when they don't like stuff that's going on.
But it's kind of ill. I was thinking, like, how do you internet bully?
Is that a TV?
Yeah, I don't know what.
No, that's my household, y'all. That's my people talking. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
But like, how do you internet bully? Like you like?
Wait. Look, it wasn't me this time. God damn it.
Oh yeah, it's usually you.
First time. This is first time.
But
Yeah, you saying that, I don't believe it though.
Y'all go to hell.
So what do you
I mean, the bully. I just had to have a conversation with my granddaughter about bullying today, actually.
Okay.
Because she told me today was the worst day of her life at school today because she felt like she was being bullied. I think they don't break down a definition, or like to Alicia say, they don't teach these kids to have a tough skin. Because her definition of being bullied was two little girls were sitting there talking with each other and they was whispering. And she assumed they were talking about her. And she felt like she was being bullied. And I explained to her, I say, if they didn't say anything to your face personally and tell you anything, how you know they was talking about you? Right. That's not being bullied. I heard them. If they was whispering, how you hear them? So a lot of these kids, I think it's just, basically, they, a lot of them don't understand. They seek attention. It's an attention seeker thing. And they feel like, okay, if you're not talking to me, then you don't like me. And that's, to me, I feel like that's not bullying. That's just, they don't have to talk to you. You don't have to sit there. You don't have to feel like that you need that personal attention. You are loved. I love you every day. I tell you every day I'm your friend. I tell you every day that I love you. So you don't need that attention that you think that you need. Validate. Everybody not gonna like you, and y'all are kids. Kids change their minds. I tell them, you change your mind every day about something. Yesterday you wanted to eat cookies. Today you want ice cream. It's different. So I mean, it's not bullying because they're not your friend. They're not bullying you. They just don't want to talk to you that day. Accept it. Learn it.
That all-inclusive society. Now we're teaching that everybody should be included in everything, and everything should be accepted. So even though you're saying that to her, like they're literally teaching these kids that everything has to be accepted and everybody has to be included, or it's a problem. And that's a big problem because like you said, you don't have to be included. If they're not bothering you just because they're whispering, that doesn't mean that they're talking about you. They're whispering, and you shouldn't be so upset. But because they're telling kids, and they're even telling adults, we have to be included. So when somebody say, no, I don't want to see two men having sex, I should have that preference, but then I'm labeled as homophobic because I say I don't want to see two men having sex.
Right.
And I want to see a man and a woman having sex. But when you say that, you have a phobia or you have some kind of hatred, as opposed to just, it's my personal preference not to see people boning in public. Like I don't want to see anybody doing that. And so we have become a society where everything should be inclusive. And so when somebody's excluded or when they feel like they're not included in something, it becomes a problem because you feel like we're being taught that you should be included in everything somebody's doing.
And that's why I refuse to let mans grow up with society man frame. I'm gonna give it to you in the raw. I'm gonna tell you.
Look, I get to use a little bit of my schooling right here, y'all. Give me just 1 second.
Oh, why she about to pull out the psychology book on us?
So this is the thing. Oh, y'all are both right. Y'all both are absolutely right. But it's because these kids stay in the house isolated on this damn screen all the time. They don't don't have social. They don't have social skills, and they don't have coping skills because it's not required that you really do anything but push buttons. So you put them out, but the thing is we put them out in society without social skills and without coping skills. And it's human nature to want to be in groups and want to belong and shit. But you don't know how to read social cues, and these kids are just assholes because they're not socially adjusted and they fuck up other kids. Mm-hmm. And they just mean little fuckers.
Straight up.
All kids are mean. Like, kids ain't never been known to be nice. Children usually say what they want to say, how they want to say it. That's the beauty of being a child and an old person. They just
come up, come out.
Right. It's just that here it is.
Yeah, man. It's up to but like I said, it's up to the parents to teach them. It's up to the parents to pay attention, like correct your child. Don't think that, you know what I'm saying, that if I was the parent, that would have been like, oh, they don't like you. Well, you don't got to like them. Roll your ass at them. Don't talk to them. No, just at that moment, they don't want to talk to you. Okay, wait till they want to talk to you. And if you feel like you don't want to talk to them at that moment, then when you feel like talking and y'all feel like talking to each other, then y'all communicate. But you don't sit there and feel like that you being bullied or picked on because nobody don't want to be your friend. Who are you? They don't have to want to be your friend.
I like that. Who are you?
He says, who are you? I'm using that next time I talk to my girl.
Like, for real, like you know, they don't have to want to be your friend at that moment or at that time. You don't have to want to be their friend when they're ready to be your friend. But don't feel like that you being picked on and bullied on. You're not being teased. You're just not being friended that day. That's it.
I may not have so this may not be a popular opinion, but I bully the shit out of my kids all the goddamn time. I'm extremely fucking sarcastic with my kids because my kids need to know how to get these goddamn jokes off. So whenever somebody try to bully them, I swear to God, ever since my kids was young, I told them, every time you meet somebody, you need to find two things wrong with them and don't say shit. But the second they say something to you, you bet their ass had that motherfucker.
That's what I told her. That's what I told her. I say now, the moment they say something to you, and even though, you know what, no, because I always taught my kids like this. I always tell my kids, if somebody is picking on you or bothering you in school, you tell the teacher. If the teacher don't do nothing, tell the principal. The principal don't do nothing, tell me. I come up with the problem not solved, then you got all right to whoop their ass. You got to leave a paper trail because that's even in life. If somebody's bothering you, make a police report, get it out there so when you fuck them up, you won't go to jail for it. But that's just my opinion. But like, but like on the for real side, if they put their hands on you, then you have all right to go ham. Then I will fight for you then. That's when you fight, and that's when I will stand by your side. But if somebody just talking out their mouth to you, walk away. You don't have to sit there and be talked to like that, and you ain't got to flare up. And to me, it's like know what to fight for and know what not to fight for.
I agree.
I don't necessarily know that I agree with that.
If my kids tell me that they walked away from jokes, I'm whooping their ass. No, you better get in there and you better fucking say something about that motherfucker.
But see, the kids today can't take jokes. Kids
no, different.
No, they can't. But I would tell mine to hit them, like, cause
damn, for jokes, for the joke.
Man, look, let me tell you why. You like to crack jokes. I like to fight. I'm just saying.
Stop playing with me.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because at the rate things are going, when kids start doing all that, like there should be a teacher available and present. If they ain't present, then damn it, cause you like a joke away from getting your ass whooped. So now keep on joking, but I like to fight. And when I come up there, I'm not trying to have no conversation because you watch this go on with my child, and you know my thing is this: like I joke with people that I'm friendly with. If I'm friends with you, I joke with you. But if we ain't friends, somebody getting fucked up again. Oh shit!
Somebody getting their ass whooped right now.
I know. That's why you see I stopped because I'm trying to figure out who Tamika be.
Now come your ass out that room again.
Ooh, she talking to you, John. Bring your ass out that room.
I'm sorry. I'm not telling no more jokes. I'm done.
Watch out now.
You got John scared, Tamika. He ain't gonna tell no more jokes now.
I ain't got shit to say no more. I'm done.
Look, now this is what I do. I tell my kids, give somebody. Well, first of all, Alicia, you know what I mean when I say this. My kids talk like I do. So I'm the one, I got
Fight
to
you.
worry about them getting
I would
their asses
fight you.
whooped because they didn't say too much.
I would fight you. I would, if I didn't know you, Ebony, I would put my hands on you.
What is
Be real, like me and
That's
Ebony, no, it's real talk. Like me and Ebony we would be at work, and me and Ebony, we joked and talked all day long. But Ebony, like, and Ebony can attest to this. Ebony like to talk. Ebony like jokes. I like to put my hands on folks. Ebony be saying some stuff to me, and I take her hand and try to show her this move.
Hell no. Hell no.
Alicia, you want to survive in my household then, because all we did was
Hey,
joke. We talked.
Tanisha, first of all,
Let me clarify.
y'all gotta see Alicia's hands. Y'all have to see Alicia's hands. She grabbed me one day. I swear to God, y'all see the baby boy with dude grabbed him. He was like, "Mama." I swear to God.
Alicia, how did you grow up and not get those jokes?
Well, no. So what I'm saying is, like, I was the way. So first of all, I have a bunch of brothers. So
Okay.
I can take a joke, and I got plenty of jokes. But my thing is this: I never joke with somebody that I'm not friends with because with every joke, to me, jokes. There's some truth in jokes. So
Right,
while
yeah.
you talking shit about me, if I don't know you, you're gonna keep on. I don't do that. I just don't do that because I grew up around brothers. My brothers didn't do that. They joke with each other and their friends, but they didn't just let no strange nigga walk up to them and start joking. That ain't what they did. Right. So that's not what I do. I don't joke with nobody. I don't if I don't know you, because that breeds familiarity, and then you gonna fuck up and say something that you ought not be saying to me. And and sometimes people, what's cool for like Ebony may not be cool for you to say to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop you now, because if you say the wrong thing, I'm liable to call off and slap the shit out of you. That's just again because I've been raised with brothers. I've been raised around a bunch of men.
And I had said some real smart shit that day. So
that remind me of my older brother. Alicia, you remind me of my older brother. Now he real light skinned, and the rest of us we dark. I got one brother. He
goes to light skin shit, me.
No, but he real light. So in the family we call him White Lord. So one of our friends outside the family was my cousin's boyfriend or something, called him White Lord. And my brother literally went upside that guy's head like, nigga, you don't know me to call me anything other than my name.
and that's my point, because you don't want to breed familiarity with people that you don't know. And I teach my kids that too, because you don't walk up to people playing with them, because you don't. And that's with me. I don't just walk up to folks playing with them, because you don't know where people's mind is and what their mindset is. So you have to be very careful and be mindful and respectful of other people. So I just live by that. And again, I grew up around a lot of men. I had a couple of female cousins, but we grew up around a lot of boys, and they didn't play that shit. Like you didn't. Like I was also taught, like, I don't do a bunch of arguing. I don't argue with nobody. My dad and my uncles have always, you say what you mean and mean what you say. If you say you ain't gonna do it, that's it. You don't need to be arguing with nobody. So I'm not going to argue with you. And if I get to a point where you make me nervous, I'm liable to hit you, but I'm not going to argue.
I know that's right.
Let me officially say I'm done fucking joking on the show. I'm done. I'm not bad at chopping no goddamn body. That shit jokes ain't that funny. I'm done.
I ain't no hitter, but Alicia told me one day she'd rather I hit her than talk to her.
Yeah, Ebony got a wicked mouth. Ebony, I listen to Ebony say some shit. I be like, God damn, Ebony, like, really? and her favorite reason why I be like, Ebony, why the fuck you say that? She be like, well, shit. Ebony, that's not even a sentence. That's not even a thought. Well, shit is not a reason to do that.
Well, that explanation made perfect sense to me, Ebony. You said, well, shit. I get it.
Yeah, she be like, well, shit.
I mean, what can you say? But well, shit. What they want?
But that was your answer. Most times you was doing stuff like that was well, shit.
Sometimes that's all you say.
I'm just saying, Ebony has a really nasty, like she can say some ugly stuff. Ebony can say some stuff that'll make you want to stab her. Like I just,
Well, goddamn.
yeah, Ebony. I've heard Ebony say some stuff. I'd be like, where you even think about this stuff at? Like that ain't even necessary.
And then she met my mother.
Oh.
Miss Martha
And it
is a
all
sweet
made
old
sense.
lady. I didn't blame that on Miss Martha. Miss Martha is a sweet lady.
You a damn lie. That's my mama. I know.
I said Miss Martha is a sweet lady.
I also said that's my mama.
Okay, I'm saying Miss Martha, we recording. Miss Martha is a sweet lady.
Oh, we called her, she's a real sweet lady now because I don't give her no smoke. I'm just saying.
Okay, but I'm not gonna even appear that I want to give her smoke. Miss Martha is a sweet lady.
That is
Yeah,
5 foot 1 inches. Look, that is 5 foot 1 inches of pure rage. I'm telling you, I didn't see
can
her
keep on talking about your
WWE
mama
people.
all you want. I'm gonna let you talk about your mama by yourself.
Well, I ain't gonna say it
Martha's a
in front.
sweet
Well, I
lady.
ain't gonna say it to her. I gotta say it to somebody. Shit.
Okay, but you know this is being recorded, so I'm not gonna be a participant in that.
First of all, if it ain't about the Jesus, she ain't finna listen. So I'm good.
Did you say the Jesus?
The Jesus.
Amen. Jesus. Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
On some player shit though.
On some play.
Why the hell did I say that?
I don't know. I just got a visual.
Nah.
Got some pretty eyes.
I can't win with that one.
I took my daughters to Foot Locker, and that was the first thing I thought of when I walked in the door.
Oh, you got some pretty eyes on some player
Oh
shit.
man, they didn't know why I was laughing out of the door.
That is so foul. So foul. You know what I'm
You should have
saying?
never said that.
The nigga said the shit like it was like I was gonna just be G for that shit. Like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But he put on some player shit. That's like Riley when he say pause. You know,
Right.
Pause.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Same
saying?
thing.
I think every time we bring that shit up, Kennard blood pressure go up.
Right. Hey, Evan, he gonna need your counseling session if we keep on doing this. So I'm gonna stop.
I swear, I can't be no counselor. I already know when I was in school, I said I cannot do counseling. Because if I hear some shit, my natural instinct is either to laugh or say, what the fuck? So I can't be no counselor. You know? You end up pouring your heart out for shit you confessed into and you hear the fuck? I mean, come on.
Yeah, that may not be the best reaction you want from your therapist.
But
That's not the reaction that you want from him at all. That would not be the reaction that you're looking for.
But it's still natural. Shit.
It's natural though.
Oh.
There you go. I'm not sure.
But it is
Well,
unprofessional.
he been like that his whole life.
It's, you can't.
Seriously. And that's why sometimes I get in trouble at work because will come up, come out.
Okay.
And I
Okay. In your whole life, that's what you do.
I done said that a couple times at work. They done said some stupid shit in the meeting. The fuck? Oh. I got run up for that shit for real. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, but they man, I don't know, y'all.
That shit got you lifted. He over there lifted.
Man, right. You just said a whole lot and ain't said shit, Kennard.
I be off sometimes. I'm on
That shit is
vacation.
amazing.
So,
Now you see why you saw that shit in everybody's house, right?
damn shit. God damn.
How long you on
Hey,
vacation?
Hey, Kennard, I tried that drink, the Johnny Walker. That's my new drink now.
Johnny Walker?
Hold on.
Yes,
Hold on.
I never liked the whiskey. I never drank whiskey, but my auntie had a 70th birthday party last Thursday, and my brother was drinking the Johnny Walker, and I tried it, and I actually liked it.
You got the wrong drink, right?
Which one I supposed to have then? Because the Kennard one. I'm sorry.
No, that's all good. I've never tried Johnny Walker, so I can't speak on that one. I've done like last week. I was fucking with Jameson. So
Well,
last
shit,
I want to try the
that,
Jimmy
look,
Walker.
that was a 70s. Look, that was a
that
70s
Jameson-
birthday party for real if they had Johnny Walker shit.
yeah, shit, I've heard stories about it. I've never tried it, but I've heard about it.
I've seen them.
It's actually good. They're not ready. It's actually good though. It's
But
actually
see,
good. I mean, it's smooth too.
a lot of the
What color
old
was
shit is good.
It's the black. It was the black bottle. Now my brother was telling me they got a couple of different bottles. He's like the blue label.
Yeah.
Some other
Ain't the
kind.
black label
But
the top label? Ain't that the
The
top
black
shit?
label was
That,
no, actually
Johnny
that was the
Walker-
cheapest one. He said.
You know they
Oh.
have tastings downtown for new Johnny Walkers.
Word?
Really? I never
Yeah, so
heard
you
of
have
it
to
till
you have to
Kanari
go
mentioned it.
online and sign up, but they give you like it's usually downtown and they have different tastings and they'll send you invites to these different Johnny Walker tastings when they're introducing something new.
Is this some Alabama shit?
No, it's in
I never
Chicago.
heard of it.
Oh,
I never heard of it though until Kanari mentioned it over the show.
I just
over
wanted
the
to
show the
fight
other
you,
day.
John. Like for some reason, I just felt like I needed to fight you.
Well, shit.
Ah, see, it's natural.
It's natural.
Yeah, I told y'all like to joke. I like to fight.
That would be dope though to go check that shit out because we did hit up a couple of like wine tastings and whiskey tastings and all that type of shit. So yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, go online because I signed up for them like maybe 6 years ago, and I get invitations. Like they have a lot of them during the summer, and you do, and they just introduce new drinks, and you go and it's free.
Word.
Yeah.
Fucked up. For real fucked up. Oh,
You know where if you really want to get drunk, you can go to Cooper's Hall.
You know what? I it's one of here ordering. I still ain't. No, we went a long time ago.
Become a member and do their wine tasting. You'll be loaded when you walk up out of
For
there.
which one? For which one?
Cooper's
For
Hall.
where? Oh yeah. That's my spot.
You'll be real loaded.
I have to come through.
Yeah.
This one over here in Orland.
Remember we used to go, Alicia, to them drug rep dinners? That's when I got introduced to Stella Artois.
The wine.
I'm not a beer drinker.
I'm not either.
Is it
There's only
beer?
two kind of beers that I drink. That's Stella Artois, and then it's, I swear, don't laugh at me.
Yeah.
They sell it in a liquor store down the street, right? It come in a little pitcher, like with a jug with the little handle on it, and it's called Mississippi Mud. That is some good beer. It's like it's a Pilsner and a Porter mixed together.
That sounds like some shit a slave put together, and I refuse to take part in that.
Really, John?
Why do you think slaves was singing when they was working? It was that shit.
So you wouldn't support black people? Is that what I mean?
I refuse to. Yeah, exactly. I won't be a part of that. No.
I'm just saying.
Wait. What's the name of the beer? I thought you were saying the name of like a wine. Say
I
that.
thought it was a wine too.
Say the beer name.
Stella Artois it's supposed to be like a really good beer. I don't drink beer, but Stella Artois is supposed to be a really good beer.
That sounds
It's in a
fancy.
green bottle.
Wait. I know what you're talking about. Is that the shit? Is it a green bottle with a white label? Like, oh yeah. That was up. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you don't need but like maybe two of them. You fucked up the whole night.
Man, I'm telling you, that's why I be wobbling on the way home from them drug rep dinners. I ain't
Yeah,
give a shit about them drugs.
Those
I
will
don't
do
give a
it.
shit about them drugs. I just wanted the free dinners. That shit was good.
Yeah,
It's
we
a good
used to
quality
eat
beer.
good. We used to eat real good till they stopped that.
Yeah, we had filet mignon.
Goddamn, y'all was eating good like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Shit.
that nigga now.
Yeah, filet
Wrong with that.
mignon.
Shit. Hey, anybody going to see Will Smith's new movie?
No,
I'm gonna watch it on HBO Max on my TV.
Yeah,
I have no desire to see that. It's no.
I kind of
I'm
want
not going to the movies.
But you can watch it on HBO Max. You know it shows up on HBO Max, y'all.
I don't know that. Shit, I was gonna go to the show.
It's on HBO Max. It's called King Arthur, King James,
Yeah.
King Richard, King something.
It just don't
It's
look like
about
an interesting
it's
movie
about
to me.
Serena now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, okay.
I like Will Smith.
Actually, it's not so much about them. It's about him and being like black fatherhood. That's what I've been hearing about.
Y'all need to support that and watch that.
That's what I was asking y'all. What y'all going to see?
You
I'm
know
gonna
what? I
watch-
was looking
I'm
at the
gonna watch-
reviews on YouTube. They said it was good.
I'm gonna watch it.
I
I
done
might
made
watch it tomorrow
$15 for
since
somebody to go watch it. I ain't watching that shit though.
I go check
I'm
it
so
out.
sick of you, John.
It just don't look like it's a good movie. It look like it should have came on Lifetime. I'm good.
The Harder They Fall didn't look like it was gonna be good, but it was.
Now the
Oh
Harder
my
They Fall, that was
God,
a good trip.
I've been
Ooh.
that movie there.
Did you all know that Cathay Williams was a Buffalo Soldier?
Who?
Who's Cafe Williams?
Cathay.
Cuffy.
What is that?
Who's that?
Cuffy in the movie.
Puffy.
They all were real people. They all were real people. I looked them up.
But she was the first Black woman sheriff, but she also was the only woman female Buffalo Soldier.
Who you talking about?
And then, who are you talking? Are you talking about Regina King?
No,
the
Cuffy, the one that looked like a dude doing the whole show, and she ended up. She was
The one that played Ray Mama. Ain't that the one that
Gotcha.
played Ray Mama?
Who?
No, but she looked like her though.
Oh, that ain't the one that played Ray. What did she play on? Because she actually played on something.
I never
I
saw
don't know
before.
what she played on, but I know the one you talking about, that Ray's mama. She kind of almost favors Charmaine from the Cosby Show.
Charmaine.
Yeah.
Charmaine Lance.
Charmaine.
Ooh, Lance. Ooh, Lance.
Who y'all talking about?
But was everybody like me waiting on was everybody waiting on Buffalo Bill to be take the dude ass out?
Yeah, well, I knew he was gonna kill him.
Yeah, was everybody waiting on him to get it because he was asking for that ass look.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
He played a stupid game and won a stupid prize.
Right, the one, the
No, that was my favorite character. I like dude. He got killed.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
He was asking for that though. He was asking for that.
Bruising for a bruising.
Man, I was a little bit irritated on how he got shot. Like that was just the dumbest shit ever.
Right.
And I didn't like the fact that he was that shot. The nigga was sneaky. Like he was shooting folk in the back and all kinds of shit. Like he wasn't.
But he cheated anyway because he said count back from 5. He let him get 3 and shot.
That's what I'm saying.
He
was
shit down.
shady anyway.
Oh, old girl played it. Damn, she got a whole fucking resume. She played in a bunch of shit.
What she playing? Because she looks so familiar.
From Scratch, Till, Station 11, Bygone Billy. I've never seen any of this. It's Time, P-Valley, Paradise Lost, Black
P-Valley, that's where she from. I knew she was familiar.
Yeah, I ain't.
She was a bartender. She was a bartender in P-Valley.
Is that the TV show with all the faggots on there?
Yeah.
Right. So let me say this to you, Kanad. Stop saying faggots.
What?
Because it's comparable to white folk calling us niggas.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. We're talking about a sexual preference.
But we're not talking about sexual preference at all. We're talking about derogatory name. Period.
Okay.
So it's comparable to that.
It's gonna fuck up the algorithms and on your YouTube show. So
talking about we small scale, we good.
But I'm just saying, I don't care about the algorithm. What I'm saying is, we don't have to agree with them, but we still should be respectful of who and what they are, because we want people to be respectful of us. And if you don't want nobody calling you niggas, don't call them faggots. That's all I'm saying.
She's pretty when she dresses up like a girl. See, transition. We just moved past that.
Hey, man, hey, we having a conversation here, John.
Oh, my bad. I thought we were trying to get off the topic.
Fruit motherfuckers.
She's pretty.
Some fruit.
I don't know.
Now you
I don't know if that's
fruit.
better. I don't know what is that. Is that a lateral? What is that?
I don't know. It's better. It's better. So
it's better. Okay.
He didn't say the word faggot again. So whatever.
So I can't call a particular person I know a turd burglar either.
You can say turd burglar.
I was about to say
no. That don't make sense.
It's the offense is funny. You can say it. That's the rule.
No. What I'm saying is like somebody. I think that that word itself is, to me, because it's so offensive to them, it's comparable to saying nigga. Like turd burglar is funny, but I ain't heard nobody say don't call me a turd burglar. I ain't heard that one, but I know that faggot is offensive to them, just like nigga is offensive to us.
Well, Alicia, you might be hearing it soon. Shit.
Turd burglar.
We'll tackle that. We'll tackle that when we tackle it.
Hey, we supposed to do a show. No, see, we fuck around and get hemmed up for that too. If we do a whole show about that shit.
What?
About the LGBT? Well, we kind of did do a show. But we
you can talk about what you want to talk about.
Yeah, right. I think we should definitely talk about it and how they taking over our goddamn TV, because I got a problem with that shit.
Oh my God. I swear, I got a problem with that. How they just every damn where you just can't
everything.
That's what
I told y'all it's population control.
Yeah, I'm 100%. I agree on that. They don't make it right. Then these motherfuckers is forcing themselves in everything. These motherfuckers is on motherfucking
Sesame Street.
You know what I'm saying? They out there. You know, these niggas they don't quit. They just out there like,
but you know what they say, we're here, we're queer.
Fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
They even in commercials. That's the sad part, that they in commercials now.
Straight up, they in like regular commercials. Like, okay, you have that.
I think, okay, I'll put it like this. It should be a fair representation, because this world is diverse. I will say that. But I am a little perturbed, and yes, I use that fucking word, every time I turn on the TV, you know, it's there. Like, you know,
you got some fruit
that makes, you know, and maybe, and I felt bad at first. I'm like, well, damn, maybe it's just, you know, I'm just being a homophobe and stuff like that. But damn, you know, we should be, I mean, we keep talking about all these good American values and all of that shit, but it's okay to see, you know, Juicy Smollett and shit on TV all the damn time.
Juicy Smollett.
You said.
First of all, I'm glad that y'all was telling me his name is Juicy, because I was trying to reconcile with myself why I thought it was Jesse, but it wasn't spelled like Jesse. So I'm glad that y'all told me it was Juicy.
Chappelle called it as Juicy Smollett.
Right. His name is Jesse, like with it Jesse.
It's Jesse. Okay.
It's Jesse with a U, Jesse.
Yeah.
He was fucked up from birth. If that's his real name, his parents had it out for his ass.
They did not. That is some fucking slave shit right there. Hey, Justice, come
on.
But
I like his sister. His sister's a very good actress. She's a very good actress.
And she didn't stage the fucking
I really hate that they canceled Lovecraft Country though. Cause she was good on Lovecraft. That shit was good.
She was, oh man, I love them. But you know they wasn't gonna let Lovecraft, them niggas running around here scaring white folks and doing all. They wasn't gonna let that last. That wasn't gonna last.
Underground too. Remember, she was in Underground and they did the same thing.
Yeah, they ain't gonna let. They're not going to let anything that empowers Black people and shows Black people not afraid of white folks and fighting. They're not gonna, just like they took Anansi off of what's the name? American Gods. Like, because of all the shit he was talking on that last season, they wasn't gonna put him back on there because everything he said was right, and they scared that kind of stuff is gonna wake Black folk up and make us angry, and we should be angry. We should be tearing shit up.
Like he said, angry get shit done. He didn't lie about shit.
There you go.
He didn't lie about a damn thing. Angry do get shit done.
Straight up, it's a good motivator.
But they don't want a bunch of angry Black folk. That ain't what they. If that's why white folks fear us so much, not because they think they're scared that we gon' retaliate for all the shit that they done did. So they don't want us angry. That's why they do give us the shit that they give us. So we love to this false sense of equality.
They don't want us angry. They don't want us to have what they have. So what they do is keep us dumb, fat, lazy, and brainwashed.
And distracted.
You're right. They give us just enough to make us think we got something, so that we don't jeopardize it by actually getting angry and tearing some shit up.
Mm-hmm. These kids ain't stopping these kids. These kids don't give.
And did them snatch and grab?
Well, these kids don't give a shit.
No, they
don't.
These
kids don't give a shit. When you're a young kid, like we're older, so we have children and households and shit that we have responsibility. These kids ain't got shit to lose. They ain't got no responsibility. They ain't got no, and that's what I love about this generation. They don't give a shit about holding down no job. They are hop from job to job. They ain't loyal to no job. They'll get shit done because they don't have nothing to lose.
Right.
That's a disadvantage because these same kids is the ones that's doing all the killing and the carjacking and the looting.
That's what I've been saying. They're not using it to the good use.
There are some kids in this generation that are agents for change. You know what I'm saying? They out there doing what they supposed to do.
But we have to assist with that too. We have to help them channel that stuff and get that shit together. Because a lot of us don't want to be bothered because it ain't our problem, it ain't our kids. So we don't want to help these. Like these kids do need to be guided. But the fact that they're not fearful of anything and they're willing to fight, damn right, we need to be channeling that shit and helping them do whatever it is they want to do. We just need to channel them and help them focus on using it for something that's going to be beneficial to them.
We got a whole warrior class that don't got shit to fight for, so they fight each other.
Yep. They don't know that they got something to fight for, is what I think it is. But see, we was a youth at one point in time, and our parents was a youth at one point in time, and it's always been the revolution is in the hands of the youth. It ain't the old motherfuckers that's supposed to be on the front lines.
Exactly. And right now, our youth ain't got shit to fight for.
They don't know that they got something to fight for.
Well, you're right.
They're content with some motherfucking pills and some motherfucking weed and some liquor and some pussy. But
to be perfectly honest, it's our generation too, because so the youth, they're young, they don't know shit, but the youth has never fucking known shit. They know what the older people tell them. So the problem is our complacency mixed with their stupidity is just a horrible combination. Right. So if we was in their ear telling them like, hey, y'all need to blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? Okay, because the civil rights leaders brought about the Panthers, and the Panthers brought about the vice lords and shit like that. Early versions of the vice lords and shit like that. The early versions of that shit. And then after that shit, I don't know what the fuck happened to niggas. We just
drugs and drugs. I
don't know.
Niggas,
right? Drugs.
I personally think it's because, honestly, truthfully, I think it's because this our generation, us, we the working class. We work. It's like we have to work more. Like even though our parents work, but our moms didn't have to work as many hours. They could be at home with the kids. The fact that we're sitting here, they don't have no guidance at home because the parents are out trying to make a living, trying to provide for them. And we're doing 16, 18, 24 hours, and we're not giving our kids the time and attention that they need. So they're out here seeking it from other ways. And what they seeking in the streets is killing. They only in YouTube. Like YouTube is raising our kids.
2 minutes, y'all. 2-minute warning. What y'all want to do?
Kill white people.
Kill people.
Oh, we gotta get the message out there.
It's what y'all want to do, but honestly, I'm a little wore out. But I'll carry on if y'all want.
Shit else to do. I'm up. So whatever.
I'll roll one more. What you think, John?
Let's go.
Okay, Mika, what you think?
I'm up picking chitlins. I need the conversation. I mean, not chitlins. I'm picking greens. I need the conversation.
That's what I'm gonna say. Some green ass chitlins.
No, I'm picking greens. I'm sorry, greens.
Like, how much chitlins?
No, I picked the chitlins already. I'm picking greens now.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So we had like a minute and 10. Yeah, minute 10. We'll do more after this. Again, this is an UnCommon Sis show. You know, it's kind of a late introduction. But we just roll, you know, we do what the fuck we want to do. We say what the fuck we want to say. And
we're not faggots. We don't say faggots. We stop.
Oh, what?
Put it down. Let me see.
Well, I guess we can't say faggot no more. So
yeah, we can't say faggot. We say turd booty. Whatever.
Turd burglars.
Turd burglars.
Bump divers.
I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all.
What? It's true.
It is. It's very true.
I mean, well, yeah, we would say, okay. Well, I mean,
just let it go, let it go. Let it go.
Said, well.
We gonna call them what it is, dick in the booty. That's all.
That's a little bogus.